All right, our lesson today is 12.5 volumes of pyramids and cones. It's going to be real similar to what we did yesterday with volumes of prisms and cylinders. The formulas are very, very similar, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We'll start out with volumes of pyramids. And a pyramid is just a prism that comes to a point at the top instead of going all the way straight up. And since it has the same kind of base as a prism would have, we're going to use that base as part of the formula and multiply by the height. And the thing we have to be careful with here is this: the height from the base up to the vertex. It's not necessarily the slant like we're used to using with the pyramids when we were doing a lateral area. Now it's actually the height, not the slant. So you got to be aware of that. And then just divide the answer by 3. It's 1/3 of the area of the base times the height, and that's true of any shape of pyramid, whether it's a square, rectangle, or octagon, whatever. Find the area of the base, multiply by the height, and then just divide it by 3. So we'll look at a couple of examples. Here is just a regular pyramid with a rectangular base. And so the volume is 1/3 of base, the area of the base times the height. So find the area of the base is 9.5 times 8. Is that 76?
Yeah.
76. And then volume is just 76 times the height, which is 9. And then we're going to divide it by 3. 220? 228. 228 centimeters cubed. All right. Next, we've got a pyramid with a triangular base. So we need to find the area of the triangle base, multiply by the height, then divide by 3. So the base is going to be 1/2 of the little b base. So 1/2 of 15 times 6. 1/2 of 15 times 6. Which is going to be 45. 45 feet squared is the area of the base. And then we'll just take volume equals 45 times 14 all over 3. So 15 times 14, 210. 210 feet cubed. Pretty simple so far.
Yeah.
I like this one because they give you the area of the base. Hopefully it'll stay that way through the problems you have to do. Volume is area of the base, so that's 22 times 5 divided by 3. 36.7?
36.6 repeating.
36.6 repeating. Okay, so 36.7 centimeters cubed. All right. So that's volume of a prism, or of a pyramid, 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Same thing with the area of a cone, and it doesn't matter, or the volume of a cone, and it doesn't matter, just like with prisms, it didn't matter if we were talking about right prisms or oblique prisms. We're talking here about right cones or oblique cones. So it doesn't matter which shape we're talking about, it's still the same formula, 1/3 the area of the base times the height. And since we know the area of a base of a cone is going to be a circle, that's pi r squared. So this is the formula that I prefer to use because we can do it all in one shot. So it'll just be pi r squared times h divided by 3. So volume is pi times the radius, 3.2 squared, times the height, 5.8, and then divided by 3. $62.2. Oops, meters cubed. There we go. All right, this one gets a little tricky. We're going to have to find the measure of the radius. We don't know the measure of the radius. All we know is the measure of this angle. We know this is a right angle, so we can use trigonometry. And I need one of the functions that allows me to use the adjacent side and the opposite side. Tangent. So tangent is opposite over adjacent. Tangent is 11. Oops, I forgot part of it. Tangent of 58. Tangent of 58 equals 11 over the radius. And when we have this set up, we can just switch those two places. So radius equals 11 divided by tangent 58. 6.87, so 6.9 inches. Now we can find the volume, because we can do volume is pi times the radius, 6.9 squared, times the height, 11, and then all of it divided by 3. $548.4. Whoops. Cubed. All right, once again, the last slide there is just a kind of a summary of the formulas from the last two lessons that we've had. Volume of prisms and cylinders, and then volumes of pyramids and cones. Keep that out while you work on your assignment. There you go.
Okay.